like to stream with me?
Yeah. So I figured you could use a co-caster.
Wonderful. I literally just started the stream because I was doing pick ban with my team. So hello, it's me again, your favorite or available caster, Landon. Icy Memes Ellis coming at you live with a second game of the day. This one between Team Baking Dish and oh goodness, what is their name? It's a really cool name. Come on, let me go find it.
Oh, I
Goated
got it right
Lads
there.
and Handsome Fellas, GLHF, which is a very wholesome name, by the way. I'll not go into too big of detail about how these teams came about, but basically, you've got for the
Can you
side of
stream the game in Discord for me?
you can. Oh, that's right, because you're not
All
going to be
right.
able to see it. Okay, let me do that real quick.
That way we don't have to pause at 10 seconds either.
Pog.
Pause.
But yeah, no, I really like the team. So red team is Team Baking Dish, blue team is GLHF, um, and I really like the way that the draft came together for Team Baking Dish. Like, granted, I was the one running it, so I should like it, but it's just a nice time. Like it's a classic, in your face team fight comp with a lot of ways to start shit. On the other side, you have really good options for disengage and some really good range. Gnar is going to be a pain in the side of Ornn in top lane. Aurelion Sol does whatever Aurelion Sol currently does. Senna Viger, hard to deal with. But I'm really excited to see how this game goes. How about you, Tambo?
I'm very excited. These drafts look kind of spicy, so I'm excited to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah. It is a good time, I will say that.
We love
Um,
to see the Vagar bot. That's pretty hot.
yeah, I don't know if it'll be farming Vagar, but it should be farming Vagar.
It should absolutely be farming Vagar.
Right. Um, there was the cool thing about what they've done right now with Asol and Viger is that we didn't know exactly where these were going, right? So they in phase one they had picked the Aurelion Soul early, and we were like, well, that could be Aurelion Soul support, could be Aurelion Soul mid, like we'll find out. Um, and they ended up flexing it mid to Malcolm Seismic Bean, and giving Hook My Book one of his more comfortable mage champions with the Viger. Super Hoagie holding it down on a support still, but a support that carries a big stick, so that hopefully he can
Support air quotes.
support air quotes. Um, so yeah, should be a fun time. How have you been, Tambo? I haven't seen you in forever.
It's been a minute. I'm doing okay. Kind of going through a lot right now, but
Oof.
it's the weekend, so bless up.
There you go. Would you mind making a Facebook post just saying that we're streaming? Because I don't think anyone knows this game is going on.
Sure.
Um, thanks.
Yeah, of course, buddy.
This is always the awkward time of streaming. We're just like, you got 3 minutes to kill. Just vibing. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Just chill before the chaos unfolds. You were in chat for that last game, right?
I sure was.
Oh, wait, you were the one that asked for a smooch.
Mm-hmm.
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 But anyways, before I let the gay out right now, um,
Gay. The
the
big
gay,
gay.
the gay trademark. Um, oh God, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck, you're too cute, Tambo. You've distracted me again.
I'm sorry, bud. I've heard that before. I get that a lot.
Ooh. Guy Fieri
Okay.
going for the Conqueror. It'll be an AP Udyr. Which I like.
Very hot.
I think that is the meta right now. Let me get
Yeah, they did
this
nerf
good
the
stuff up.
Prowler's Claw build, right?
Oh yeah, that thing was straight up cancer for a long, long time, and I'm glad it's gone. It was a bad time, a bad no-touch time. Looks like both teams going for a 5-point here, as we're following Symphonia John out onto the map. Guy Fieri probably going to place a ward and back for his sweeper. No, not yet. Will stick around. Has made his presence known. We'll go for a ward over the wall. Now, Tambo, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if that ward gets any actual value. At least in early jungler paths. The Seismic Beam stepping up a little too far. Mistborn starting his Q. Getting a really good chunk out here before level 1 starts. Hoagie will pick up some gold. Vi starting Q and late to first camp. Going to be rough for an early clear, but does mean that Seismic Beam either burns the TP or is late to first wave. So,
Yeah, I do see what you mean about that ward. I think it lets him know if he is possibly getting his blue side invaded, but since he's going to start blue side.
Yeah, other than that, doesn't do a whole lot, right?
Yeah. Definitely want to place it a little farther up, especially if you're going to go back and base anyways. You know, putting it around that raptor camp, you can take a little bit of damage as long as you have eyes on everyone else.
Gotcha. Oh, Tambo, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
I know that there's supposed... Ooh, Symphonia John getting spicy in the mid lane right now. Stepping up for lots of good poke damage. Meanwhile, Double Bacon Wrap taking a trade back into lane. Super Hoagie and Hook My Book not letting them just walk back in free. Sorry, I was trying to talk and then fighting.
Well, you're good. It's a fighting kind of league, you know.
There's a way to zoom out, right? In spectator mode. Do you know what it is?
There is. Yeah, let me Google it.
I think it was like an Alt Z or something. Control Z maybe. Super Hoagie getting the damage in. This Graph Senna gonna land the root. Will get the stun down, and Bacon Wrap will cleanse out of it. Exhaust going down from Sturcha. No deaths, no flashes blown, but 2 summoner spells traded from the side of Team Baking Dish. Just to survive. They'll concede the wave here. Why am I following bot so much? This is an aggressive amount of bot looking.
It's Control Shift Z.
Control. That's what it was. Okay. Oh. There we go. And now I should be able to. Perfect. Now I can look like the LCS.
Hell yeah, we love looking like budget LCS.
Yeah, currently the bot lane not going well for the side of Team Bacon Dish. Just not taking some good trades down there. Super Hoagie being extra aggressive on the Senna pick. Does look like they might look for a dive or just some extra poke.
I mean, you definitely do have to play the Senna aggressive from level 1. Otherwise, you just kind of fall behind.
Now, Udyr has completed his full clear and is currently on bot scuttle. Let's see what choice Eric decides to make here. Bot, again, looking diveable as he will make his way up here. I wonder if Bacon Double will ward that try. He's blown the Scrying Orb, and we'll see the Gromp is still up. I believe, yeah, Bacon, they do know that he's in the area. No ward going out yet. All action about bot lane right now. Sun goes out. Oh. Search it taken low. Search it down. First blood going over to Hook My Book's Viger.
Very nice. Yeah, that was a very good baby cage there to, around the turret, just giving him pretty much nowhere to walk.
Yeah, I feel bad because we've been on directed camera this whole time in bot lane, and we haven't even looked at top, where currently the Gnar is cold up on a Saturday. But not with the farm lead right now, which concerns me a little bit for his future.
It's a little concerning. You do have the ranged matchup there. He should be farming a little bit better, ideally, than that. and honestly abusing the Ornn a little bit more.
Yeah, it looks like Ornn's kind of getting a little bit of a free lane here, just vibing. And honestly, when they both just vibe, I'm not sure who wins. Because, like,
in the long run, definitely Ornn.
That's what I was thinking, but, Okay. We get back on the map. Bot lane has reset. They're not in that terrible trade they were in earlier. Well, actually, Bacon Double has not reset yet. But they're no longer in that terrible trade pattern. They can get their backs off and hopefully reset that lane and come back and right the wrongs that were made just now. Tizzy missing the boomerang there. Not sure what he was aiming for. Probably just a misinput on the mouse direction. We're having a nice little, oh.
Ooh, the flash!
Symphonia John going for the kill, not quite having the range on ult to finish that off. As it looks like 3 people will try to run at Guy Fierix Udyr, but with no mana on Symphonia John, probably a lost cause.
Yeah, they don't have the damage without Symphonia John's.
Yep.
Just with Leona Vi, it's not going to cut through yet.
Yep. Additionally, Mistborn's looking for a lot of ganks right now. But falling really behind in the farm game. Now, Vi, not an especially quick clearer, but not slow by any means either. So needs to get back into those camps, picking up his stacks towards that jungle item. Whatever, the Moss Hopper, I believe the green one is.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I haven't touched jungle with a 10-foot pole this season, so...
I should know, but anyways.
Green is easier than learning the name Moss Stomper, I would say, personally, but the green one.
I know the other two. I know it's the Gust Claw... no, Gust... Fuck! Scorch Claw for sure. Scorch Claw.
The red one.
The red one is Scorch Claw. Looks like Sturcha and Double Bacon Wrap looking for a little bit, waiting for Pokemon Book to use some spells. Flash on. Q will miss. Stun goes out. It'll be a turn on to Double Bacon Wrap. Cleanse is out. Flash. No flash to follow yet. Sturcha will be going down. Tim looking for a quick in. Exhaust going out from Hook My Book. Be a trade of summoners at the end of the day. And a 2 for 3. Aurelion Sol did make his way down to bot lane. Should lose a couple minions for that mid. As Mistborn gets back to his jungle.
Yeah, I think that's a great job from the side of TBD to, get their sums out. The next time they go for a trade, like level 6 especially, getting that Leona ult into the classic MF ult should be able to secure them a kill.
I'll say Tizzy looking a little low here. I think if Lippy really wants it, this could be an in angle. Chooses not to go for it. Big wave, big gnar. At the end of the day, it's a pretty chill game.
Shout out to Seismic Bean for playing this match in Brazil. That's kind of wild.
Yep. Their original
have crazy ping right now.
Yeah. Their original sub for this game was Packer Diehard, but I believe something came up last minute and Packer was no longer available.
Okay.
But Malcolm was saying he was playing with pretty consistent ping and chose to go ahead and play the game. So, yay.
Who knows? Maybe since he's an employee, he just gets 0 ping wherever he is.
Yeah.
That's how that works, right, Greg?
Greg, would you like to make a comment? How's that 0 ping life doing?
No comment. Here we go.
The only correct answer. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had a game this chill in PMA LCS. Certainly not in lower division. So I think
Not.
good on both teams playing respectfully, not making many mistakes here. As looks like there will be a fight topside. Lippy not with the mana to ult will end up being a Symphonia John flashing out. Ult's coming out. Looks like it will be a pickup. Guy Fieric doing work. Asol picks up 3 kills. It's a 3-0 for the side of GLHF.
Oh no, that's disaster.
As soon as I said, not many mistakes. A mistake. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, the Asol is online. You've all seen it in your games. You know what's about to happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're going to get some cool drive-bys and some slow-mo shots that look like they're from the 70s. It's going to be a wonderful time. Guy Fieric doing a little bit of counter-jungling here. As Tim the Mistborn Man is going to look for a lane invade, it looks like. Ward going out in center brush. I don't know if Bacon Double Wrap saw that. But Hoagie trying to make sure that this is seen. Bacon double trading a lot of life for this.
Oh, there it is.
Ult through. Ends up being a double Bacon Wrap, picking up the first kill for Team Baking Dish as Tim continues the play, getting a little extra poke damage onto Hook My Book, and will be punished for it. Hook My Book still having that Viger ult. Outplayed one button.
You hate to see it. Just massively skill gapped there with the Vig RR.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it happens that way. Exhaust coming out on Mistborn. Should be another kill going over to Hook My Book, unless Searcher is very careful about this. Symphonia John dropping the ult mid, trying to poke out Seismic Fiend as Guy Fieric comes in for the stun. Will he get the bop? He will get it at the last moment. Comet comes down, and that'll be a dead Symphonia John. Oh, goodness.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Merc treads, ooh dear, is a wonderful thing. I really want to see how this game progresses. Like, obviously we've seen this early sequence really go the way of GLHF. I think they've been playing their game exactly the way they wanted to, letting Udyr create opportunities for them, and Hoagie just not giving any quarter here in bot lane. The man has been on top of Bacon Double Wrap every time he steps up.
Bacon Double Wrap.
Double Bacon Wrap? That one, yeah. Him. Stephen. Anyways.
Sorry, Steven. You're gonna have to change your name.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Coach's orders. As Lippy getting chased on by Tizzy, but nothing major coming out. Just a little bit of poke damage. Both teams...
Yeah, good trade from Tizzy.
Yeah, both teams posturing around Baron right now, or Drake right now. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with me today? I cannot speak.
It's okay, man. This is your second series.
Anyways.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Hi, thank you. They do have the ults, but won't go for it. Not having the numbers advantage is a bad time. Mistborn dropping Herald down mid. Looks like they're trying to trade mid turret for Dragon, but they haven't committed to Dragon yet. It's kind of a rough spot as Guy Fieric will be taken low. Should be taken down here by Mistborn. One more auto will do it. We'll have to flash away. Will pick up the kill onto Guy Fieric. A nice bit of aggression there by Mistborn. Hoagie taking out the kill in return. As Sturgill looking to get naughty in jungle, but will get chased down by a dragon. Flyby time. Yay.
Here he goes.
Oh,
he's drifting.
He's doing it. Sturgill will manage to get out. Not enough damage yet on that dragon. Not to say that there won't be soon, but currently. Not a bad sequence. They did manage to get plates, I believe, before they fell down over to Victor and to their Vi. They will trade it for...
It didn't look like the Herald crashed.
Did it not?
Before plates went down.
I mean, for sure the tower is low right now. That I know.
Yes.
Yes, David in the comments asking for a sub. I believe that's David. That's not David, so help me God.
That's David.
Thank God. I got one thing right today.
Oh. Too hard on yourself.
Always. But that's just because I'm always hard on myself. Ayo.
Ayo.
Ayo. Seismic Bean out of mana, should take it back here. Might mean mid-turret going down. Should be Symphonia John pushing this wave just as hard as he can. No teleport to match.
I think that's fine on the side of wait, which one is which team?
That is for GLHF. Bot tier 2, tier 1 also getting dangerously low here. Double Bacon Wrap doing work on that. Something I haven't done a good job of keeping track of here is the farm numbers. Even though Senna gets kind of invisible farm numbers because Senna things, they have gone ahead and gotten themselves a 30 CS lead in the bot lane as 4v3, a fight goes down. Good ult from Tizzy, but Searcha gets himself out of the way. Ornn ult goes down. Lots of damage. Who will die first? Searcha will be taken down as Tim cleans up. It'll be a 2-for-1 end of the day, maybe 3. We'll see. Will be a 2-for-1 at the end of the day. In trade for a bot turret and a herald. So interesting. Should be mid-tier 1, maybe even mid-tier 2. Lippy calling for the turret takedown. Good aggression, knowing that he can just ignore the turret. Herald going down, no response yet. Ooh.
Yeah, at the moment, I have to say advantage over to the red team.
Yeah, Team Baking Dish is getting it in. Guy Fieric wrapping around from behind. We'll push them off any further shenanigans. As Asol looks for additional stuff. Tim Mistborn gonna get, again, just outplayed. Oh my goodness, Tim. You just gotta be a better player than one button. Come on.
Yeah, just dodge the R, man.
As Guy Fieric ghosted into the enemy jungle? For red buff. Got it. It's all for red buff.
Always for red buff.
Anything for red buff. So, I think map state-wise, I kind of like the position Team Baking Dish is in.
Huh.
But on the other hand, I think currently the stronger team in a 5v5 fight right now is for sure GLHF. Like, they've just got item advantages. They've got the Viker that's scaling. They've got the Senna that's scaling with Heartsteel. So it's an interesting time.
At the moment, yes. You know, in that previous fight, it is a good thing that Symphonia John was able to pick up a kill, so he can stack his passive a little bit quicker and get some of these upgrades on his abilities going. I do like the overall, like if you get a nasty Ornn ult into MF Leona, like Victor ults, you know, the Wombo is definitely there to win any fight.
Looks like Leona went in, but Teleport dissuades Bacon Wrap for dropping the ult. Overall, trade of TPs, looks like Team Baking Dish will have inside track on Dragon here. Bush Campy McBush Camp. The wonderful times. Gnar posturing for a dive? In mini? No, just clearing vision. As it'll look for a fight mid here. Super Hoagie seems to be the target. A good W, keeping any further aggression from going down. Ornn ult and Leona ult now down to the side of Team Baking Dish as they go back to the Dragon. And wait patiently.
Yeah, I understand the need to go mid there, but I think blowing Ornalt makes this a lot more difficult for you to set up enough. Oh, and we're fighting.
Oh my goodness. An amazing ult by Gnar there, catching 3 against the wall. Just also Tim Mistborn going a little too deep there. A little ahead of the team. Lippy doing a good job keeping Double Bacon Wrap safe to see Blast comes to safety here in a second. Nope, chooses to fight instead and will be taken down for it. Yeah. I think Double Bacon Wrap got a little bit baited there by the look of the fight. Opened up the ult without really having anyone locked down. So, needed to wait just a second longer, hold on to that cooldown, and wait for a better opportunity to let loose there. I'm not sure it would have changed much, just because, I mean, the fight was an overwhelming victory for the side of GLHF. But, I mean, good luck from Team Bacon Dish.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to fight over that drag. But I think giving up track, it seemed like they had river control. Kind of just want to wait for them to walk into you. But excellent play by Tizzy. Really playing the Gnar well in that fight.
Are they just a surprise Baron?
Don't tell anyone.
GLHF seems to know it's not going down very quickly. They're TPing in. That's a Gnar TP, mini Gnar. Will end up just being a TP trade, it looks like. Please don't go back on the Baron. Just get out. You got what you got a summoner there for free. Just get out. As Searcha will be run down by Guy Bjerg here, not walking out together. Unfortunate. Searcha trading his life as Tizzy goes on a killing spree. The Trinity Force Gnar currently looking pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have a hard time outrunning Udyr with Senna E and Aurelion Soul, especially the 2-item Aurelion Soul now with the Rylai's.
And now it is the side of GLHF who is chosen to do Baron. Looks like Double Bacon Wrap will get a good amount of damage here. Mistborn going for the seal. Will pick it up thanks to Symphonian John's laser and ult. All right, we have ourselves a games, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends. That one.
Symphonian John able to pick that up really gives them some time to scale into this game a little bit more. I think what you wanted to see from the side of GLHF there is waiting, stalling the Baron out at like 3 or 4K and, just keep clearing vision, let them blow all their abilities on it, and then secure it with Smite. Wait for Vi to go in the pit and then murder her.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. But you know what? Besides Baron play, these teams having a pretty good series so far. Like game 1 is kind of a banger.
Yeah, I mean the scoreline does not indicate exactly how close this game has been in some parts.
Yep. It's hard to cast for a team that you're like that you made, because these are like my babies and I don't want to say nothing mean.
Yeah.
But also
don't worry.
I'm gonna say mean things.
I'll say all the mean things.
Oh, Searcha. Alright, it's only the Udyr. Maybe gets away here, slows it down, walks it out. May want to... Oh,
just keep stunning him, Searcha.
Yep, manages to get out. Okay, nice. As Timothy looks to get on it, but it's a level 14 Udyr with no fear. Needs to be careful. All right,
over a level 11 Vi.
Yep.
Eric just really far ahead in this matchup, I think.
Yeah, and he's about to go back and spend, yep, 2k gold on a parasite, so that's lovely. Now, you do have Victor 2 items, Misfortune 2 items, like, they're online. There's still, like, this team fighting comp, if you get the right sequence of ults, this is still a possibility of a win.
Absolutely. I think you're... Ooh. Not what you want to see before the next dragon. Oh, Lippy.
He will get taken out here by a Soul Star. Searcher going in for Hook My Book, just, I guess, caught by Guy Fieric with no other choice, goes for the damage. Yeah, it's a rough scenario. Okay. So now that Cloud Soul has been achieved, I think, well, yeah, it might just be time to start thinking about Game 2 for Team Baking Dish. It's not a pure loss. There's obviously an angle, but it's a rough angle that requires some throwing.
Yeah, it's going to require a pretty big throw from the side of GLHF. What makes this so hard is, you know, Guy Fieric is just going to be unkillable until... Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, Guy Fieric's going to be pretty much unkillable until we start seeing Lord Doms and Void Staff coming out from Symphonia John and Double Bacon Wrap. Well, God, he lives forever, man.
But Shutdown going over to Double Bacon Wrap. Not bad at all. They have the wave clear of Victor. Can keep stalling the game out. You know, if you see 3 items hit on these carries... well, we'll see. I don't know. I'm excited at the prospect that this game holds.
Absolutely. Especially with that shutdown, I would like to see a Last Whisper come out of Double Bacon Wrap next.
A little bit of shade, but proof that Eric can still overextend even in jungle. Seismic Beam just going to run at them really quick. Double Bacon Wrap will flash out of the way, but it's not going to be enough to get Searcha out of this scenario. He will go down. Took a decent bit of time, though. You know, positives, negatives, all those things. Still 2 items on most of the carries here for both teams. So no one... Oh, 3 items now for Acel. Alright. So Acel, the first to come fully online, I would say. Has his defensive item, has his slow, has his rod. It's a really rough time for anyone trying to go up against him.
Yeah, he's almost level 16 as well. Getting the last level up in that ultimate. It's going to make it really hard for them when he can just pop ult and you die when he's half the map away from you. Oh.
3 people walk into Baby Cage. Seismic Beam will get knocked up there. Ult coming out from Misfortune takes a lot of health off. Will be picked up by Mistborn. As Eric on the backline dealing with 2 carries will get stunned up. Double Bacon Wrap not having quite enough damage. Guy Eric will manage to take them down in a 2v1. Flash out from Symphonia John will not be enough. There's a double kill onto the unkillable Udyr here.
Yeah, Really good baby cage from Hook My Book to split up the team there, allowing Guy Fieric to kind of just dive their carries.
So I'm having a problem with my league, and it's never done this before, but I just want to make it known. Apparently now, whenever you get out, whenever the spectating game ends, it now like pops up over the game that you're spectating. So I don't
Yeah,
have time controls on, but I'm absolutely like, we know the game ended. So I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that. Sorry. Yeah, Aurelian Soul will just go ahead and burn down last couple of people. I expect the last major fight, I guess, to be over. Let me get objective timers up. And
I
then
might do Elder.
get rid of this.
I
Yeah,
guess
it looks
not,
like our last big
actually.
fight will be over Elder in a minute and a half. So until then, you'll see teams farming up, getting ready for that big fight. Horn items coming out. You know, the tasty stuff.
Yeah, part of a balanced breakfast, you know?
He. Okay, so what kind of adjustments do you want to see made by both teams going into next game?
Hard to say, because this has been pretty clean from the side of GLHF. If there's anything in particular that I'd like to see, ideally this game is probably over 5 minutes earlier if they get the Baron the first time. Also, just being like this far ahead in general, I feel like they could be a little bit more aggressive and push their lead since they're just so far ahead. I mean, what Mistborn is like level 12 or 13, and Guy Fieric's level 17. You kind of just have level leads everywhere.
Yep. All right. And with that, game 1 has ended. Game 2 will begin shortly. I'm actually going to cut the VOD here because that's my team and I gotta go do coach things. But I will be back in probably 5-6 minutes with more drafting and stuff. Stay tuned.